Hey Rifters, John here. Today we're going to be checking out Black Island. Now this game just got released. It currently costs $6.66. From the price you should be able to tell that this is a horror type game. It's actually a horror adventure, which is really cool. It does use the keyboard and mouse or the controller, which is really nice to have the keys right here so you can get used to them before you start. This little menu area looks really cool. The waves look really nice. Now there isn't anything behind you besides more water. Now I don't know much about the game besides what he said. You got stranded on an island and you have to find out what your quest is to get off the island. But anyway guys, let's go ahead and get started. Oh, and I am using the PS3 controller with the motion joy to emulate the Xbox controller. Start out on the coast here. There's the ladder. Now you don't have a hand, which is a little bit disorientating, but it's really nice ladder, and it's actually a pretty cool way to have a light source. Now I'm not sure if it burns out or anything. Like I said, I haven't played this yet, so I'll be learning as I go. I did start the game to make sure it worked though, and I did notice when you press the start button, you can actually reset your orientation, which is great. Sometimes the Oculus does have a bit of a drift, and you can also look at your controls just in case you forget what to do. But anyway, let's go ahead and go back to continue. Now there is a bit of a graphical glitch on the plants here. They're a little bit shiny. Not that big of a deal though. Now there is a couple pre-alpha videos on YouTube. I refrained from watching them, and if you're the kind of person that don't want to see spoilers, you might not want to watch this. I will try to edit out any major spoilers from this, but there probably is going to be some. So just warning you guys. Alright, enough jibber jabber. Let's go ahead and get started here. It's pretty crazy walking uphill because you actually have to look up. I do get a small sensation of having to walk upwards. Alright guys, I wanted to mention that this is an open world island, which is really cool. I'm not sure how open it is, but supposedly you can go anywhere on the island and explore, which is really cool. This lighter really comes in handy, and it is really dark in here. I'm not sure if you guys will even be able to see this. The videos are usually a little bit darker than what the Rift is. Oh yeah, you also do have a journal, and you can turn the pages. I guess as you find pages you can read them. Now I'm not going to read them because I do want to keep the spoilers to a minimum. Anyway, let's keep pressing on here. There's lots of foliage and stuff to look at. It really helps with the immersion here. Oh wow. The lighting looks really cool from the lighter. What the hell is that? One thing I always loved about open games, you're not on a linear path, so I assume you're supposed to go down there. We're just gonna walk around up here first. Wow. Okay. Try not to fall into this hole here. Oh, it looks pretty cool. Now I'm not sure if there's enemies. It said there was other things on the island, but I don't know if they can kill you or what happens when you die. I have a feeling I will be finding that out very soon. It's very eerie, the background noises every once in a while, the wind blowing. It really makes you feel like you're just on this island all by yourself. Seems like we got some actual buildings here. I hear a radio or something. Ah. Entering into this little doorway here, I can't actually see anything, so... Whoa. Okay. Alright guys, I am actually reading the journal. I don't want to give away spoilers, but if you do get this game, you probably should read it. It does give you a little backstory here, and it kind of tells you what you need to do. And it's pretty cool actually, having to look at your pages here. Anyway, let's keep going. This cave is pretty creepy. It's very, very quiet in here. Of course, as soon as I say that, weird noise happens. I almost wish I was kind of claustrophobic just to see if games like this would make me feel uneasy, as if I was really in a cave. I mean, I know it sucks to be claustrophobic, but it's something that would be pretty cool. It'd really help you know that that you are immersed. Now, as I said before, it is extremely dark in here. I mean, without the light, I could barely see anything. And even with the light, since it's lighter, there is light just barely around me. By the way, I really do like the lighter. If the developers added some arms and a body, it would really help with the immersion on the Rift. Fortunately, you don't run out of oil or lighter fluid, which is cool because I don't think I'd be able to see otherwise. What the hell is that? A knife? Go ahead and read the journal, find out what the heck is going on. Alright, here we are back outside the cave here. And here's where the open world adventure part starts, I think. Here is the map. I know it's a bit of a spoiler here, but I need to... What was that? Anyway, I need to go to each one of these things. Actually hear lots of insects now, which is cool. Really helps with the immersion here. We are in some shallow water. The view on this island looks pretty cool in the Rift. It's really immersive. There's lots of stuff to look at here. Alright, so I finally found the second altar. I was kind of just wandering around. There is paths you can follow, but I was seeing how open the open world actually was. And I did come across the beam here, which is really helpful for finding these. So let's go ahead and go in and see what happens. who's actually able to activate it now. So let's go ahead and do that. What the hell? Okay. Not really sure what just happened. Go ahead and read the logbook here. Alright, so apparently I used the blade that I found earlier to cut myself and filled that altar with blood. Now you don't actually have infinite run. If you don't actually have infinite run, you will run out of it, and you won't really use it for a little while if you keep doing it. So be careful with running around too much. You can see the second one over here off in the distance, not too far away. I did see, ah, there it is. Now since this is an open world, you don't actually have to follow the path, so let's see if I can take a shortcut. Be sure to look down there just in case there is something. What is that? It's a freaking waterfall. I thought it was a ghost or something. It's a dang waterfall. Anyway, now you don't have falling damage, so you can just go ahead and plunge right off of here. Let's go ahead. Oh shit! Ah! Oh! Pretty freaking crazy jumping off a cliff like that. Turn the lighter back on. Looks pretty nice. Go ahead and venture down the rabbit hole. That is a buttload of blood. If I'm cutting myself every time to fill these with blood, I'm gonna bleed out before I can even find my way off the island. This game would benefit a lot from a map like in Dread Halls. It doesn't necessarily have to show you where to go, but maybe just where you've been. Since it is extremely dark, you might get turned around here quite easily. With this weird feeling something's following me or watching me. Kinda creepy to get it while in a game. I do want to mention that even though there's so much foliage on this, my frames per second seem to be very good. So this game's pretty well optimized. I mean, a lot of games with this much foliage and stuff would lag terribly. Ooh, I think I found it. Yep. Yay, I found another one. So I can run straight for it. Oh crap, there's houses down there. Now I'm still not sure, I haven't seen anything. I've been playing for probably an hour and a half. Mainly due to my carelessness of running around and up mountains instead of just following the path. I was never good at just following paths. I always like to make my own path. Sound of wind again. Is that a water tower? As I said before, this game, even though I haven't seen anything else on this island besides myself, it still has that creepy feeling to it. I keep half expecting something to jump out of the bushes and try to kill me. Alright, time for another little donation of blood. I've been wandering around for even longer now. I know you guys, me saying, oh, I still haven't seen nothing every minute or so. But I'm going to be editing out quite a lot of bit, because there's not much going on so far. The developer said this was a horror adventure. So far it's been more of an exploration for which is similar, I would say, but I haven't really seen, or haven't seen anyone else at all yet. Which I still do have that feeling that something's going to happen soon. But I've already unlocked 3 of the ruins, and I got one more to do right outside here. I wanted to check out the lighthouse first. Alright guys, well that was Black Island. I decided to go ahead and cut it there. I ended up editing out about 2.5 hours of footage. I spent a lot of time running around looking for these temples or lights or whatever they are, and I didn't want to bore y'all guys to death. The video was already getting kind of long. I didn't want to add the ending either. I didn't want to add that major of a spoiler in the video to give you guys something to do. Now there was supposed to be beings walking around or some types of creatures, and I never seen them, not once, so I don't know if they just haven't been implemented in the game yet or what happened there. The game does have a really creepy feeling to it, which is great. So if they did add something that you knew was going to be there that you would have to hide from or run from, it would really help with the immersion of this game. I did have a few problems, like the orientation. They really need to add the button to reset orientation onto the controller itself instead of just in the start menu. And not having limbs kind of takes away from the immersion a little bit, so hopefully they either add at least one arm to hold your lighter or entire body. That would help a lot. But this game does have a great potential to be a really good game, so hopefully they keep on developing it. Anyway guys, I'll leave links below for this game. If you have any comments, questions, or requests, please post them below. If you liked the video and would like to see more, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching guys.